A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. Here are the latest sporting headlines that is doing the rounds this Wednesday. Shuki Conrad. Now, he is in the center of a controversy that he created at the end of day 4 when he used the word grovel for the Indian cricket team. Now, many people will be wondering what is the big fuss about the word grovel. Well, the word grovel has slightly racist undertones. I mean, Tony Gregg used it for the West Indians in the 1976. Agreed, the Indian cricket team is not at par with that West Indies team. But if you look at it, grovel means begging, inferiority. Maybe it could come under that umbrella. And that is why, when you look at it, it is a big problem. Now, the SA coach could get a censure because of this comment that has been passed during the fourth day press conference that was there. Because at this point in time, the word grovel, it indicates that there is some kind of a racist undertone. Although many will dispute that looking at the way the Indian cricket team is currently in the Barsavara test match, maybe the word grovel is right. Maybe it is right in that particular context. But then, Bona, was that correct? No, it wasn't. Grovel under the current circumstances, is it correct? I don't think so. So that is why it is not an excuse to dump all the performances and distracting the performances. Yes, it has happened. Maybe the coach will get a censure. But on day 5, the final day of the test series, India are staring at a whitewash. Let's make one thing very clear here. South Africa need 8 wickets. India need another 527 runs. Given the state of play today and 80 overs potentially are going to bowl, India are not chasing it down by any stretch of the imagination. So, yes, India will have to ensure that they don't go 2-0 down. A draw, getting you 4 points, might be the right way to go. But it doesn't look good. South Africa will then become the only nation to have whitewashed India twice. Remember, in 2000, they whitewashed them 2-0. Here, they might whitewash them 2-0 as well. So South Africa will become the first nation to whitewash India twice in their own home turf. That is going to raise serious questions at this point in time. There will be serious questions raised on Gautam Gambhir. Whether now he's capable of ensuring that this test team can do wonders. Because now, from this point until August, September, you don't play any test cricket. If India lose this match, there will be serious questions on Gautam Gambhir's tenure as the coach of the Indian cricket team, especially in test cricket. But is it fair to question Gautam Gambhir? Why are the players not stepping up? Why are players not ensuring that, okay, you do well on your own home turf? That is the one thing even the players will have to answer for. Now, when we look at other sporting news that is doing the rounds, India in the under-19 table tennis, the tournament that was held in Romania, it was a world event. India finished as the runners-up. They have secured the silver medal, the under-19 boys. It's a historic run indeed that has been there. So congrats to them as well. When you look at the India team, when you look at athletics, next year, Bhubaneswar is going to host a silver meet. So that is another major event that is going to go on. When you look at the Chess World Cup, Andrei Esipenko has managed to clinch the candidate spot of winning the 3rd spot. Today, you will come to know who will win the World Cup, whether it will be Wei or whether it will be Javakir Sundarov. So that's the another bit of news that we're giving you at this point in time. Now, when I have to again turn back to cricket, Cummins and Hazelwood have started bowling in the Brisbane Test match, in the build-up to the Brisbane match. So that is great news for the Australian team when you have to look at their format at this point. Because December 4th is the second test match, the pink ball test match. Cummins and Hazelwood being fit will really boost this Australian bowling lineup because Cummins, Hazelwood, Stark, these three are potent. And England, after their horrifying loss that they had at Perth, now they are staring at a big deficit in the pink ball test match. If England go 2-0 down, there is no way they are making a comeback in the Ashes because yes, you can at max make it 2-2, but you're not winning the Ashes at this point in time. So, great news for Cummins and for Australia that Cummins and Hazelwood have started bowling. So, that's one good news that we are looking at this point in time. As far as other sporting events are concerned, Ronaldo might escape a ban from because it's a 3-match ban that was handed out because he elbowed one particular player during the Ireland encounter. So 2 matches are deferred by 1 year. So he's already served a 1-match ban. So Ronaldo might not get a ban for the FIFA World Cup that is going to take place in June, July. So that's another bit of good news that is there at this point in time. So I'll take some comments. Finally, this 3-format illogical push for the coaches and captains could come to an end. Mr. Mohit Shukla saying, I don't know about that because as far as communications go, as far as coordination goes, 3 coaches, 3 captains, it can lead to chaos. Mohit Shukla, let's make no mistake about it. It can become chaotic. It will become chaotic at this point. So there is going to be a churn in the Indian test setup. Let's make no mistake about it. Whether that churn happens now, whether that churn happens after IPL 2026, whether it will happen after England, let's see. Because now this is India's last red ball assignment for 1 year. After that, now in August, you're going to play red ball cricket again with 2 tests against Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka 2 tests, New Zealand 2 tests, then 5 tests at home. This is the halfway point of the WTC cycle for India. Let's make no mistake about it. So whatever decision has to be taken at this point in time. So that is the other thing which we are looking at. And there's a lot of other comments going around that 5 test centers only should be there. But then it doesn't change the simple fact that those people who are advocating for only 5 test venues in India, you're unaware of the politics that takes place. You're unaware of the system that takes place. The system in India is that BCCI relies on state associations. If there are only 5 centers for tests, then all the other venues might have a problem. White ball isn't the only thing that they would want to host. They want to host test centers also. So yeah, somewhere down the line, the BCCI will have to change their political system that's there. This will also be raised in a couple of months. So let's see how that pans out at this point. So yes, the match has begun. India will be hoping that they can hold on for a draw, but it doesn't change the fact that they have lost the series as well. So yeah, South Africa could become the first team to whitewash India 2-0, or can India hold out for a draw? You'll find out by the end of the day itself. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this morning wrap. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.